It is Mayor Monday. We're headed to the western edge of the Willamette Valley to see what's new in the city of Banks.
So who better to give us the rundown than the woman who holds the keys to the city? That's Mayor Marcia Kurt. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So we hear that ahead of the Halloween holiday, there's a little bit of traffic trouble heading your way. What's gonna come to Banks in these next few days?
Well, not really traffic trouble. We are going to be closing down our development for Halloween. That's something we started last year. We do have so many people from the surrounding area that come. Basically, the whole development needs to go to Costco about 3 times to make sure they have enough candy.
Oh, man.
We have them even coming as I don't know if you call it far or not, but Forest Grove, Cornelius, but also our surrounding area, our school district and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I've lived in the older part of town. They don't even come to the old part of town. They just come to the development. So that there should be our only traffic problem. But by the end of the month, we should actually be turning on our second traffic light.
Oh,
wow.
Second traffic light. Yeah,
right?
Well, and that is just one of the many, many signs of development in the community of Banks. You guys are growing quite a bit right now. Catch us up to speed on the developments that are kind of neck and neck in the building process here.
Yes, we do have one development on our west side that is going to probably be about 5 to 8 years build out, a total of 144 units. And then also, sorry, we no longer have a golf course. So Quail Valley Golf Course is going to become a development that in probably 8 to 10 years will become 955 houses.
Wow. I mean, that's no small thing, but yes, please continue.
Yeah, and they are both neck and neck within a month of each other with permits. Right now, the west side is doing their first phase, which is approximately 53 units. And they're doing the infrastructure right now, but they're going to be stick building in probably the spring. And then again, the same with the old golf course, the Holt property, that they're doing the infrastructure now. And their first phase is going to start stick building in the spring.
Okay, I mean, that's fantastic. Congratulations on that. That's quite the development. It almost just balloons the town there. So we hear that the Salmonberry Trail is coming to town. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yes, the old Port of Tillamook rail line was basically rail banked and made into the Salmonberry Trail that is going to be going from Banks all the way eventually to Tillamook. Your great-grandchildren may see it totally finished. Salmonberry is working hard on our east end from Banks to the base of Stub Stewart. We're hoping in the next couple years they're going to have it where you can actually go from the Manning trailhead of the Banks-Vernonia State Trail out one trail and come back on the opposite trail for a 9-mile loop.
Wow.
And because of the fact that the Banks-Vernonia State Trail obviously starts in Banks, and that trail, our parking is used by 45% of the users that use the trail. So we need more parking, especially since for about 3 miles, I think it's 3 to 5 miles, the trails are actually going to be parallel each other. Us and Banks are calling the Salmonberry our slow lane because it's going to be graveled instead of paved.
Okay.
So walkers and strollers and stuff can wander a little slower and not necessarily have a jogger or a bicyclist necessarily bothering them.
Yeah. Well, Banks is one of those spots that is such a great gateway to a lot of the outdoor rec and fun you can find there in the coastal range. So it's great to see that those projects are going to make that even easier for more visitors. Yeah. Real quick, Mayor, you mentioned with so many folks coming in from out of town for Halloween, any reminders, any safety guidelines that you hope folks are following on Friday night?
just make sure you, obviously, the way I've heard the weather, dress for the weather. Make sure that you do have some flashlights, some reflective. You are going to be parking away, so you know, make sure that you have appropriate shoes and everything else. And otherwise, you should be really safe in the area because we are going to have it closed to traffic. And just have fun. That's the biggest thing.
All right,
Should
that
be a good
sounds
night.
great. Mayor
We'll see
Marsha
if we
Kirk-
can. We're gonna put in a good word for you. See if we can pull some strings on that rainy forecast. You know.
Yeah, we'll see.
A few more treats
Yeah,
than
from
tricks,
about
hopefully.
5 to 8, maybe.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. We'll file a ticket with the weather department. Thank you
Great.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate the updates. And hey, you can check out what's happening in banks and communities all around our area. Find more